the day. Well, Terry seems a surefire selection as a centre-back when England opened their World Cup campaign on Wednesday against Finland. But today, for the fourth successive game, he's at left-back for Ipswich. And this is because of a reshuffle that sees young Ian Cranston at the centre of the defence with Russell Osman. It's the same Ipswich side that earned a draw in the Milk Cup at Derby on Wednesday. It's a side that's yet to put together a worthwhile run this season. And in the Rangers side, one of Butcher's rivals for that England shirt, Terry Fenwick, who played in those South American games in the summer, and now he's got a new partner for Rangers at the back today. Steve Wicks has got a groin injury, and Alan MacDonald, 21 years old yesterday, gets his first game of the season. The referee is Jim Ashworth of Rutland. And Ipswich get us away in blue shirts, white shorts, attacking the goal to our left. Rangers today in a change strip of red and black hoops. Ipswich with only 2 league wins this season against Arsenal and Aston Villa, but unbeaten here at Portman Road as Butcher hits a long one forward towards Davray. Rangers, for their part, haven't won away this season, although they have drawn 3 out of 4 away games in the Canon League. Free kick to Queen's Park Rangers. There's Alan MacDonald, who was 21 years old yesterday, and in fact is in the Northern Ireland squad that plays Israel in Belfast in midweek. Faraday, who's been livelier than anybody really on this Rangers side so far, gets the free kick now.
What's the show, man, Eric? That's it, son, that's good. Well done.
Gregory with the free kick. Deep towards MacDonald, who'd gone up, but MacDonald was shoving Butcher. Well, Sunderland's in there. Gates hoping to make something of it. Zondervan there as well. Gets it to McCall. Here's Burley. Gates the dummy, Sunderland on the turn, and a fine save by Hucker. Oh, it was a lovely dummy by Gates. And a marvellous turn by Sunderland, and what good work by Peter Hucker. A really fine save. Michael White, little touch there from Fillery. Butcher. Sunderland, a nicely nodded pass there, and well, a typical Gates strike, although sadly for Ipswich it was always a yard or two too high, but a lovely nod back there, and Gates hitting it first time, curling away and over the top. Butcher's header. Nice little flick that time by Sunderland, but a foul on him by Fenwick. A free kick to Ipswich. McCall. Sunderland flicking it on. Gates also, that looked like handball by Gregory and a penalty. McDonald holds his head. And the penalty goes to Ipswich for the handball there by Gregory. You can see it quite clearly. And Eric Gates puts the ball on the spot. He scored 7 this season. And looking to make it 8. And does so. Well, there was no doubt about the penalty. There were no protests at all from Rangers, and there was little doubt that once Hucker started going that way and Gates put it sublimely in the other corner, that Ipswich would go into the lead. Well, Eric Gates, who's had some 13 seasons here, and it was only for the first time last season that he was their top scorer with 13. And he's away, their top scorer this season now with 8. Faraday, a little flick through. Michael White, and a corner, right on half-time. There's MacDonald and Fenwick are going forward for it. Into time added on for stoppages at the end of the first half. That's Davray's header. And another corner. Stainrod with it. Cooper, good catch. As the whistle goes for half-time, and Ipswich have had the better of it. A stunning save by Hucker from Sunderland, and then 3 minutes from time, or from half-time, Eric Gates puts Ipswich ahead from the penalty spot after a handball by John Gregory. Half-time then at Portman Road. It's Ipswich 1, Queen's Park Rangers 0. Yes, it's Eric Gates' year, and certainly today it's his day. It's his penalty just before half-time that has put Ipswich into an interval lead. So Rangers get the second half underway. As Stainrod finds Faraday. Fillery. Now Neil. Somehow, miraculously, the ball stayed in before it went behind for the goal kick. Curious season for Rangers, really. They've scored 23 goals in their last 7 games, but twice this season have been hit for 5 by Spurs and by Newcastle. Davray. McCall. Beating the referee as well there. Had to look a bit lively to get out of his way. Gates sweeping it here for Burley. He's got Sunderland away on the right. Gates has made a little run through him, but here's McCall again in a bit of space. Oh, my goodness, that was curling away. At first it looked as though there was no problem at all, and suddenly Hucker had to make quite a save. Look at the curl on it. And in the end, Hucker just turned it round, but while all that was happening, there was an offside decision given against Ipswich. But it didn't stop us enjoying that little moment of excitement and the good keeping by Hucker. Here's Putney. He was a lad that had a little time at Charlton and at Fulham and at Spurs, and they all thought he wasn't going to be quite good enough, Putney. He drifted out of the leagues, played non-league, and he's way up there in that penalty area looking for something now. But in the end, it was Davray who almost got in there. But it's a goal kick. And the cross in here by Sunderland was a really dangerous one. It may have taken a slight deflection there. In the end, Rangers' Terry Fenwick got back, and that was an important save. Stainrod looking in a good cross. Osman there. Sunderland. Little touch. Zondervan. Here's McCall. Swept ball there. Using their flanks so well, and here's Trevor Putney again. Zondervan. Oh, Sunderland. And it comes for Zondervan again. And another penalty. There's a touch there. Well, there might even have been a handball there outside the box as Ian Dawes comes in there. Zondervan goes down, and Eric Gates has a chance to repeat the performance that that he gave just 2 minutes before half-time, and to give Ipswich that little cushion of a 2-goal lead and his 9th of the season. Can Hucker stop him this time? He can! Well, Davray crossing it in. Good work there by Hucker, but there's some more work probably for him to do yet. No, it's away. It's a throw to Ipswich, but Hucker, the hero of the moment, he got it right that time. It wasn't a particularly good penalty, but Hucker did well to save it for all that. It stays at 1-0. Osman for Ipswich. Sunderland getting in first, possibly, and Hucker doing well. Touch wasn't good enough. Butcher was in for Ipswich. Gregory winning it in the air, and a free kick with a foul, I think probably by Ian Cranson. Well, Ipswich have had so much more of it, but it only needs one effective strike by Rangers. Just the one goal separating the two sides. Faraday on the far side, quite easily beaten in the air by the massive Butcher. And there's Butcher again, 6'4" of him. Neil. And there's Butcher again. But this time it's Fillery. No, he slips, so Putney takes over. Gates. Early. Zondervan beginning to play some enterprising football, Ipswich now. And Putney trying to get in on the far side, but it'll be a corner. What's remarkable is, for all the pressure, this is only the second Ipswich corner of the game. Sunderland trying to turn it back, and played just wide by Osman, who'd gone up for the corner and had stayed up. Very nearly made the second goal for Ipswich. Sunderland turning it back there acrobatically, and there's Russell Osman. Well, in fact, it was 3 or 4 yards wide. Micklewhite. And at the other end, a goalkeeper who has yet had a serious shot to save. Stainwell. Now Micklewhite. Now he might have one to save. Oh! Well, for all the pressure that Queen's Park Rangers have been under, it just needs one break like that, or something like it at any rate, to bring it all level. Micklewhite getting through there, heading it right across the face of that goal, missing the far post by no more than a couple of feet. Bannister. It's gone past Zondervan. Oh! Almost went all the way until Ian Cranson got a very important challenge there. Who's scored 9 times in the last 7 games, but hasn't had much of a look in so far. But now the corner coming up. Played in again by Stainrod, and it very nearly went in there. Gregory! 1-1. 3 Ipswich players and the goalkeeper sitting distraught in the penalty area. So much pressure at the other end of the field, and then with that one important break, Rangers have got themselves level. John Gregory, the man who conceded the penalty, is the man who rammed home this shot with a ferocious left foot drive through the whole crowd of those blue shirts, beyond Cooper, into the back of the net. 1-1. And Ipswich with 4 up at the moment. But Rangers with plenty back. Here's Zondervan. Now Sunderland. Dawes has gone with him. Alan Sunderland to Eric Gates. Sunderland again. And, well, Rangers were looking to see whether the flag was going up, but it didn't go up. And Devre's header very nearly brought all the points for Ipswich. Yes, the ball is being placed for a goal kick and not for a free kick. They were so close there, Ipswich, to getting what surely would have been a winner with 2 minutes remaining. Early. Well, they might still get the points. Zondervan now, with Rangers pedalling back, knowing they've got some more defending to do as Putney now gets possession. Off the referee, the crowd didn't like that, but they claim a free kick, they claimed a penalty, in the end they got nothing for the foul on Eric Gates. Indeed, whether it was inside or outside the box, it's hard to say, but it certainly looked a foul. It came off the referee. I think that's really what confused everything for the start. And it was probably outside the box in any case if it was a foul. So time added on, and very little of it. And although Ipswich had so much more of the game, the points in the end are shared, with Eric Gates having scored the penalty just before half-time and then missed one in the second half, and John Gregory, who conceded that first penalty, rifling in a left-foot drive that meant a point for Queen's Park Rangers. Final score then at Portman Road, it's Ipswich 1.
The artificial pitch.